Higher education has become a cruel joke. Greetings and welcome to Here's What I Heard, home of the Talk to Me America show, where the world wants to know what you have to say. So call me and tell them like it is. And it's new day and time, Friday mornings at 9 a.m. Central Time. I'm ldghwih, your hostess. Thank you for clicking on my little acre of the internet today. Please support the channel. All my links are below. Click on some of them, will ya? And don't forget to share. This video and all my AITA videos are for entertainment purposes only. Let's start helping people today, shall we? Life-altering events can sometimes be the best way to weed people out of your life. Am I the a-hole for skipping my niece's graduation to celebrate my wedding anniversary? Advice needed. Last year, my wife and I had a small wedding. We only had room for a limited number of guests, and I initially planned to invite my two sisters and my parents from my side of the family. My sisters pushed back, saying they wouldn't come unless their husbands and 3 kids each were also invited. That would have gone over the venue's max capacity. Obviously, these people, again, getting married, just starting out, and it doesn't sound like anybody was willing to help them either. They wanted to be invited, but, when I explained we just couldn't accommodate that many people, they got upset, of course. Rather than respect the boundary or help us out make a larger wedding so we could afford it, they lashed out, blaming my wife and accusing her of changing me. Well, he changed, but it was not because of her. It was for her, probably, and I doubt he changed, really. That caused a major rift, and we've essentially been estranged since. No apology, no accountability, just silence and tension. Pettiness, it sounds like to me. Fast forward to this year, my wife and I planned a quiet day together to celebrate our first anniversary. That's awesome. I even took the day off work. That's even more awesome. Then, last minute, I was told my niece, one of my sister's kids, had a middle school graduation that night. I said I wouldn't be able to make it because it was my anniversary and I'd already made plans with my wife. Cue the guilt trip. I got hit with, your niece is going to be devastated, and I guess family just doesn't mean what it used to you. Well, guess what? He has a new family member that he's responsible for now. So, yeah, he's making his own family now. To be clear, there was no prior communication about this graduation. They expected me to drop my plans and just show up, despite the fact we haven't spoken in a year, and the last interaction ended with them blaming my wife for our wedding choices. So, Reddit, am I the a-hole for skipping the graduation and putting my wife in marriage first? Absolutely not. That's exactly what you're supposed to do once you get married. You separate from your old family, you create your own family, your new family. Not that your old family is not important to you, but after the way they treated you, they expect you to just jump when they say something? And yeah, the niece, I'm surprised that the niece isn't feeling as slighted as the rest of them are because of not being invited to the wedding. I would venture to say that the niece probably doesn't give a damn. The sisters have decided to be pushy and petty again. What do you guys think? What would you do? Education doesn't always mean smart, compassionate, or intelligent. My girlfriend said she's not proud to introduce me to her friends because of my job. Am I overreacting for wanting to pull back from the relationship? Oh boy, probably not. We'll see. I, 24 male, have been dating my girlfriend, 26 female, for almost a year. She's amazing, smart, driven, getting her grad degree in clinical psych, big deal. Her friends are all in the same academic bubble, and her family's pretty status focused. Oh, you're already in trouble there. I didn't finish college and work full-time as a mechanic. That's a good job, and we need more of them. I hope you're a good one. I actually really like my job. I make solid money, and I'm proud of how far I've come without a degree. Everybody needs to get it out of their head that you don't need a degree to be successful in life. And a degree doesn't guarantee you anything more or less than not having one. Anyway, she invited me to a dinner party this weekend to meet her friends. Okay, that's nice. Sounds like she wants to get serious. Maybe. I was excited. It felt like a step forward, but right before we left, she got weirdly quiet and finally said, "Just try not to bring up work too much today, okay? They can be a little judgy." I didn't even know how to respond. Then she added, "It's not that I'm not proud of you. I just don't want you to feel awkward and out of place." Right. She doesn't want him to feel awkward or out of place. Now, this could be her caring for him and her heart might be in the right place, but being an educated person with more than a bachelor's degree, you know how uppity those people get, their noses in the air looking down on anybody that does manual labor. That really hit me. I kept it together, but the whole night I felt off. I barely talked. It just felt like I was being prejudged before even walking in the door. Yeah, she basically probably knows that these women or whoever it is, her friends, are going to judge you because that's what they do. They go around judging people. And if she's talked about you at all to them, well, she obviously hasn't told them you have a manual labor job. When we got back to her place, I told her how much that hurt, that it felt like she was embarrassed of me. She said I was twisting things and making it bigger than it was. Oh, there's a narcissism. It's not my fault. I told you the truth. It's your fault for the way you understood it. There it goes. Okay. I just want you to be the best version of yourself, she said. Okay. He's not good enough for her, and she's letting him know. So it sounds to me like she's going to be expecting him to keep improving himself. And he's going to stay in his mechanic job. Again, that is solid money. And if you're a good mechanic, you will be highly sought after. Also, too, you won't have to work 24/7 to make your money and stuff like that either. So you'll be able to spend time with your wife and family. Since then, I've been distant. She's acting normal, but I can't shake how it made me feel. I don't know if I'm being too sensitive or if this is something I should just brush off. Am I overreacting? No, you're not. Because once she gets her graduate degree, maybe and even going for her doctorates in clinical psych, which again is a useless degree anyway. But yeah, it sounds like to me that you're in for some heartache. If for no other reason, she just starts treating you like she's better than you are because you don't have a formal education. Believe me, I've got one and they're overrated. Even when you go for something that you actually can use, like mechanics or IT. The degree is way overrated. In fact, I can do more with AI now than I ever could during school. And they didn't really teach me that much. Just having that piece of paper doesn't always get you anywhere. And having an education, again, education doesn't mean that you're going to be empathetic or even smart for that matter. I know some really dumb, highly educated people. Some of them are even running the country. What would you do? How do you feel about this? It sounds to me like she and her friends are going to always look down on him because they think they're better than he is, because they've sat in a classroom for a long time and paid $100,000 and all that wasted money and time on education. Yeah, I would definitely think about going elsewhere, dude. You need someone who's going to actually really appreciate you for you and not your education or your education status or your status or anything like that. You're in for some heartbreak, dude, if you stick with this woman, because the looking down the nose crap is just gonna get worse. And if she's already warning you about her friends and claiming that it's just for your own good, she's a narcissist on top of it. What would you guys do? Comment below. I do hope you enjoyed my video today. Thanks so much for visiting me once again, and what do you think of these scenarios? Let me know if you like what I'm doing here. Don't forget, on its new day and time, the Talk to Me America show, where the world wants to know what you have to say. So call me and tell them like it is. Friday mornings at 9 a.m. Central Time. Please support the channel. All my links are below. Click on some of them, will ya? And don't forget to share. Thank you for clicking on my little acre of the internet today. And remember, LDG is here to help. Until next time, AMF!